There have also been some significant political developments in the war in Ukraine over the past 24 hours or so, with the Kremlin saying that the Russian president will meet with his US counterpart Donald Trump as soon as next week. Let's go to our Europe Bureau Chief, Zoe Ford. Zoe, g'day, lovely to see you there. Could a meeting between these two leaders be arranged as quickly as is being proposed?
Well, it would be a big feat, wouldn't it, to get these two world leaders together in a matter of days, just thinking of the security preparations alone there. But the Kremlin says that their concrete preparations are underway for such a meeting. There's been no date given and there's been no location given, though there is a hint that it could be the United Arab Emirates. Today, Vladimir Putin met in Moscow with the president of the UAE and said that they were friends and that there were a number of friendly countries that could agree to be a host, but Mr Putin did not confirm a location. The US take on all of this differs slightly. There was a bit of confusion through the day as White House officials said, well, we have agreed to a meeting, but Volodymyr Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, needs to be involved as well. However, just in the last few minutes, US President Donald Trump has been speaking to the media and said, no, that's not a condition. He is willing to meet with Vladimir Putin to try and stop the killing as soon as possible. Mr Zelensky does want to be a part of the conversation, though, and he wants Europe involved too. This is what Vladimir Putin has to say about whether Volodymyr Zelensky would be involved in a discussion at some point. And as usual, there's not quite a commitment.
I have been repeatedly saying that I, in general, have nothing against it. This is possible. But before that, certain conditions should be created. And unfortunately, we are still far from creating such conditions.
There he was, Vladimir Putin speaking there. And Zoe, the announcement of this, it's not a coincidence, is it? It comes as the deadline that Donald Trump gave Russia to stop the fighting or face new sanctions is due to pass later today. What's President Putin's response likely to be? Is he just stalling again for more time?
Well, he's probably going to respond with the same indifference as he has to sanctions the whole way through this war. He doesn't think it has much of an impact on his country, and we are 3.5 years into this war now, and Russia has continued to pound Ukraine and fund its war machine. So Vladimir Putin doesn't really think that there is much of an impact if more sanctions are to bite this time. Putin also believes that Russia is winning this war. And as much as he wants to restore and normalise relations with the United States, he doesn't want to do it, James, at the expense of his war goals and capturing more territory in Ukraine. So I don't think he's going to be terribly fearful of this deadline, this ultimatum coming up from the United States, but we'll have to wait and see.